Testing, testing, can you hear your voice? Testing, testing, can you hear your voice? Yep, I am audible. Not perfectly audible, but being perfectly audible in this game isn't really likely while on the main screen. If I make it any lower, yeah, that'll be an issue, so... We'll get better audio of me once I get into the game. Anyway. What's up, Twitch? It's your Lord and Savior King D353. I've never streamed of Let's Play, Faith, the Unholy Trinity. In the last stream, we did Chapter 3. And for all intents and purposes, we've already beat the game. We've done Chapters 1, we did Chapter 2, we did Chapter 3, and as a result, we got what I believe to be the neutral ending. Which means there's technically 2 endings left for us to— oh, wait, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Not the game's actually visible. I'm glad I was able to do that before I got too far in. We have 2 more endings to get in the game proper. There is the good ending to the game, and the bad ending to the game, because I believe what I got was the neutral ending. So, since I got the neutral ending, I have a choice to make. Do I want to get the good ending tonight, or the bad ending? Well, since it is All Hallows— well, it's not All Hallows Eve yet. It's nearing Halloween, okay? Look, I stream Saturdays. What do you want from me? It's nearing Halloween. So let's be spooky little shits and get the bad ending. Maybe I'll do the good ending some other time. Maybe not. Who knows? Either way, we got some work to do. Let's begin. We can choose between chapters 1, 2, and 3, with our holiness declining with each one. We're gonna do marathon mode, because while I am getting the bad ending, I have a walkthrough right next to me. So I'm going to make sure that we obtain every single note and properly get the bad ending. There is admittedly a way for me to fuck up the bad ending, and that's because I couldn't find a guide that told me the evil act after doing the first chapter. I think I know what that evil act is, though. So if I'm right, we'll go through everything, we'll get all the notes using these walkthroughs, and we'll get the bad ending. Because I think I know the evil act for Chapter 1, and the guides I have for Chapter 2 and 3 will actually tell me the evil act for those chapters. So, let's go for the marathon. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Can I skip this opening scene? Well, there isn't much to skip. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Pressing the escape key or start button is a good way to start. So yeah, I do in fact have a guide with me, so finding these will be rather easy. How'd that scare me? I've seen you so many times before. You're invited! Come celebrate Nace and Jathan's 6th birthday, Saturday, May 3rd, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Directions: turn right at 1338 Snake Meadow Hill Road, and go straight past the well. I did not know that this thing could come. Okay, send the tree to the south of the forest. Alright, so let's go back to the car and then go up and left. Yeah, the Chapter 1 guide is the worst of the guides in this game. I think that's because the person that made the guide didn't intend on making more of it, but that's fine. Alright, so we got to do the dead tree. Today I noticed Amy's favorite tree. Looks like it's dying. All the needles are falling off it, and the bark is peeling. I guess I'm more upset about it than Amy is. She's totally absorbed in the volunteer work at the clinic. I guess it's a good that she found something she's passionate about, but I've gotten ugly looks from some of the women of the book club. Kathy and her religious friends won't even talk to me anymore. Alright, so that was free. What's this for? That's such a bad direction, but alright. You know what? This is technically early, but let me get this now. Wait, what? I could have sworn you were one. I guess I'm misremembering. Also, I guess chaos reigns. Okay, that was slightly terrifying. Stupid fan. What the fuck? Okay. We're by the row. It's not where we want to be. Let's go back to the... Oh, gosh.
Chaos reigns.
Yes, I've been where chaos reigns. You know what? This is early as well, but I'm just gonna grab this while I'm here. Why do you come specifically when I use my cross? Bob, the kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problems occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem, because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. Okay, here's the cabin. Let's just grab this while we're here. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off of Snake Meadow Hill Road. There's almost no driveway. Trees jut out in the middle of the gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Allred seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Allred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with the elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the lay parents. Alright, now let's look at the second one again. Alright, 2 down from where we are. So 1, 2. That time he came before I even exercised it. I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults. They told me they got lost while hiking. I pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing just didn't feel right. I think I should go dig up Bob's rifle out of the garage. Alright, next is the pile of bones. I believe I already got the pile of bones. The graveyard. Okay, let's find a well. Because rather than telling us how to get to these places in order, they're giving us singular landmarks to try to find our way from. I think the well is up from here? Nope. But that's also a thing I can get a note from. Normally this is when you'd attack me again, Greg. Public Lecture by Carl James Osborne. Connecticut's Historical Connections to Witchcraft, Satanism, and the Beast System. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Wait, why'd you go for the deer? I swear to God, I saw something going that way. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm looking for the well, but... I'm sorry, you guys are in Chapter 1? I never saw them before. Not in this chapter. Okay. That's cool. Doesn't matter. Let's just go back to the road so we can find our way easily again. I need to use the road to get my bearings. Then I'll make my way to the well. Then I can make my way to, the next note. Oh! Damn it. He spawned behind me. I don't think he's ever done that before. I have to get everything again now. Shit. Yeah, I have to get every note again. God damn it. I don't appreciate that I have to start over. That's really annoying. Why are you guys here now? You weren't here before. I'm almost afraid to, but I'm gonna follow them. I swear they weren't here before. I shouldn't rush after I scare him. Because when I scare him, there's a chance of him dropping a note. So yeah, they were leading me to the shed, And I do want to get to the shed, but first there's something else. Hello, dear. Goodbye, dear. Alright, let's go back to the car so we can make our way to the well. It sucks too, because now I have to re-get the well and all the other notes as well. Still nothing? Alright. Yeah, I'll go to you fuckers later. Alright. Two north and one west. Oh, by the way, since I am looking at a guide, I can't see the chat like I usually can, so if you're saying something, it will be delayed before I notice. Okay, two north, one west. Don't get stuck. Mr. Martin, it has taken longer than expected registering the markers on your property as a historical cemetery. Our office has had difficulty identifying who's buried there. The inscription on the gravestones are written in a language that we cannot identify. I've sent gravestone rubbings to some of my peers at the University of Connecticut. I'll reach out to you when I get a response from them. All the best, Daryl Henderson, State of Connecticut Historical Society. Okay. Now let's get the stuff that I'm missing. Indeed, I know nothing. Still no notes. How am I here again? God damn it. This game, man.
Chaos reigns.
Chaos does in fact reign. Okay, Dead Tree, you're one of the ones I lost. No. Alright. Let's pause and let's do this nonsense again. Alright, so let's see what the ones I'm missing are. I got the well. I got the dead tree. I got the puddle. The pile of bones is one of the ones I need to re-obtain. And to re-obtain that, I need to go back to the shed. I think I got the well. I'm fairly certain I re-obtained the well. I'll find out when I reach the well again, I guess. Yeah, no, I did get the well again. Okay. These... No, let me... Damn it, stupid thing. Why'd you chase the deer? Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davis from your care and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davis have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation. In return for their discretion, you will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Grifford. Then we got the bone one. I read this, right? Yes, I read this already. Of course I read this already. I'm getting old stuff that I'm missing. Because I died. Alright. Let's just make sure I have the notes I think I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, next is the stone circle. Alright, 2 left from the well. I'll follow you creepy purple dudes later. Is the well up here? I'm trying to remember. Yes, it is. Alright, 2 left from the well. 1. 2. Stone circle. Get to the center, so if the thing comes again, I'll have time to react. Alright. Shed. I don't think I re-picked up the shed one. And that's the one I already got from him. So let's go to the shed. Let's also be careful not to accidentally cancel my shit. From here we can just follow the purple people. So you guys went up. Then left. Shed. Let's just make sure I have 1 through 9. I don't want to mess this up. The entire point of having the notes with me so I don't mess it up. Alright. So, I think I know the way to the house. I'm pretty sure it's this way, then 2 right, and then 1 up. Nope, I don't remember shit at all, apparently. Alright, well, we're on the right track. From here we set to go up. I'm fairly certain from here we set to go up. Yeah, as I thought. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. What a lovely picture. That isn't creepy at all. Okay, next is the kitchens. I don't know why I'm looking at these in order. I'm fairly certain I know where all the ones in the house are. Maybe I'm being overly cautious. Oh, look, it's a big dark thing hanging out with a little red hooded figure. I wonder what that means. Next is the second floor bathroom. Wait, what? Oh, no, it's not open. Wait, is it open? No, I think it's closed. Okay, yeah, it's closed. Alright, the bathroom. That's the duck. I remember that. It's much easier to get when something's not trying to kill me. I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. I hear voices outside, around the house, at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed, distorted, slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival funhouse. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to talk to her, take her to the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stops working throughout the day, and now I can't seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob comes home tomorrow. Okay, let's go down here. Grab this one from the floor. I guess I was the only one who fought to check the attic when I got up there. It was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me, like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of dissension from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came, so I raised my crucifix and began to write again. Funnily enough, despite the fact that I'm picking these up in their numerical order, they still feel out of order, because I know there are earlier messages about the exorcism. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird-looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about it next time we have book club. I did not say your name, woman. She looks like she could be from over there. Amy, because apparently Alexa thinks Amy is her, didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead. Or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic. Oh, God. Alright, next we go to the basement. Alright, bed frame and ground. Actually, I personally want to look in here again. Ah, yeah, right. None of those were things that could really be things. Alright. I wonder, is the Easter egg available here? Let's see. No, looks like the Easter egg isn't available yet. Either that, there's only a chance of it happening. Anyway, down the attic we go. The game doesn't have music anymore, and I don't know how I feel about that. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. The area the area we are working in has a lot of folks who practice Quinbama? Bamba? It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is San La Marta, or Saint Death. Yesterday we talked to a boy about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no, but I have prayed to San La Muerte. He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figures of San Muerte, and the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. We told him he could pray to God, and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to the church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months, Layton. Okay. What an interesting blood splatter. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the rite for long. Miss Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off of the fear. Father Allred asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother, Mother!" the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement, so I went down to check things. I found Father Alfred laying on his back, unconscious with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. What's that?
She is here.
Sorry, I was looking at something. Also, don't worry, I'm safe in this room. As that one note mentioned, Amy does not like this doll. So this doll makes this room and only this room safe. Now, if memory serves, I need to face Amy downstairs. She's defeatable everywhere, but she's a little bit easier to beat downstairs. Can I just fuck off and leave? I can. Bye, Amy. Nah, I'm kidding. I have to exercise or I can't run away. I mean, I guess that's what I get for just saying fuck it and leaving the house. I do wonder what would happen if I just walked to my car and said, fuck this shit, I'm out. But, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna try to properly get the bad ending as is intended. Because, yes, you have to take actual steps to get the bad ending. Wow, I'm really bad at this. Alright, I remember now. Downstairs, she doesn't do the whole teleport around you thing. I think when she's downstairs, you have to do the quick turn to her and crucifix. It's upstairs where she does the surround you thing. Actually, can I beat her the same way I beat that one boss? Let's see. Okay, no, it's wait till she teleports on top of you, and then scare her away. Alright. It's so weird, too. I remember the whole 4 of them surrounding you thing that I had trouble with. But no, just wait till she appears on you and then press it, so... Alright, let's speed her in as many rooms as we can. I said go through here.
I heard a door open upstairs.
I hear a little silhouette of a man. Can I get him to show up? Nope. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to focus on that. Let's just focus on getting the ending. I have 3 chapters to play through. I shouldn't waste my time trying to get Easter eggs that won't give me the ending I need. And I started late, so I'm already going to be going to bed real late tonight. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was invited to the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She's my superior. She blanked my superior, Father Blank, with blank. When I confronted her, she blanked. Managed to cut the power to the house and blanked. Her own parents, blank blank, with their own blank. I have to go back to the house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there, waiting for me. I can still help her. I know that I just know that I love you, and I'm sorry. Alright, let's go upstairs. Spoopy.
My God, what happened to you?
Do you think my face is pretty?
I have to finish what I started.
You died, priest.
Alright, I remember now. The direction I hit her in is where she's going to be running towards. She'll be running that way, so we move, and now we hit that way. Is my cross weaker or something? Whoop. I could have sworn this was faster last time I did this. Whoop. Almost messed that one up. Oh, and there is a turbo mode to make this faster, but since I'm already bad at the game, I don't want to make it harder on myself by turning into turbo mode. Oh, oops. Right, I forgot. If the circle thing she does hits me, she can kill me. Need to make sure I'm not on that circle thing when it happens. Star always was the hardest one for me. Like, yeah, I know it must look obvious to you all, but to me the pattern's not super obvious. You'll stop down here, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get up into a safe corner. And where are you ending? Down there? Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Wait, what? I wasn't in the circle, though. How were you able to hit me? What was I missing there? Whatever. Whee! Get out of the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. I'm very bad at this game. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. May the power of Christ compel you. Run. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. May the power of Christ compel you. Power of Christ compel you. Beep. So now when you stop, you're gonna fire a Shadow Man at me. Or not? Whoop. Stay out of the way. Hey, don't do that. Hey, look, it's the note I missed. This is the ceremony for opening the Let No Brother or Sister Utter It. Prepare the blank. Use the right index finger to draw the signs of the blank on the floor. Bring an impure vessel to the signs of the blank. Let a brother or sister drink blank at each sign of the blank. Carve the face of the blank. The blood that fills the opening is the new blank. Let 7 blanks be taken from their mothers and lowered into the blank. Upon the offering of the 7th blank, this will emerge from the blank. This is the second death. Kill her.
A gun with 1 bullet.
Bang.
A gun with one bullet.
Bang.
A gun with one bullet.
Bang. Eep.
Feeling super real funny.
Eep. Oh, fuck!
I'll see you again.
Will you? I don't think you will. October 23rd, 1986. Dear Dr. Glashan, it was 30 days since the beginning of the treatment here at Yale Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Spinal, who has been so patient with me, has helped me understand my afflictions and has helped me find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spinal's help, I have come to accept what really happened in September at the Martin family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of any supernatural phenomenon, but rather the desperate actions of a young girl, driven to violence by her dogmatic parents and old church rituals that are thought to drive out evil. I am happy to report that since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased, and I now enjoy peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progress since the first coming here, I respectfully request my release from Yale Psychiatric Institute, contingent upon the follow-up appointments with Dr. Spinal in the future. Sincerely, John Ward. Alright, so now I have to get the quote-unquote bad ending. And I think the bad ending for number 1 is shooting her. So let's go be criminals, shall we?
A gun with one bullet.
I hope I'm right about this, man. It's gonna be such a late stream that if I'm wrong, I'll be wasting my time. You know what? I'm relatively safe here, so what I think I'll do is I'll get onto the screen where I have to shoot her, and I'll actually wait and I'll double check to see if I can find something that tells me this is the right way to go about it. Oh, while I'm on my phone, I should check and see if anyone said anything in chat. Nope, chat's about as empty as my head. Wait, what? I'm sorry, did I get this wrong? Oh! Oh, I'm stupid! Fuck. I misunderstood how the bad ending works entirely. Bye, Amy. I thought I had to get a specific ending in all of chapters 1, 2, and 3 to get the bad ending of the game. But no, all they give a fuck about is what you do in chapter 3. The reason I was mistaken about this is because there's a specific set of evil actions you have to do in chapter 2 to get a really bad ending. Because of this, I thought, okay, you need to get the bad ending in every chapter of the game to get the bad ending overall. But no, you simply have to take the actions in that chapter to get that ending. So, it doesn't fucking matter what I did in this first chapter. I could be a saint. As long as I take the wrong actions in the last one, I get the bad ending. Same thing for chapter 2. I could be a horrible person in chapter 2 and be the biggest asshole who ever lived. But, as long as I, do the right things in chapter 3, I'll still get chapter 3's ending. So, yeah, I wasted my fucking time. Oh well. And now we've skipped to chapter 2. So let's go ahead and get all the notes for chapter 2. I technically would have had to play for chapter 1 anyway to get the notes, but I could have saved a bit of time if I knew that I didn't matter what ending I got. Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davis from your custody and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davis have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss the compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. One day, a smiling child. 2 weeks, its face is melting a bit. 3 months, a demonic hellbeast. Fun.
How are we doing today, Michael?
I like to go home.
You can't go home until you get better, Michael.
Can I see Mommy and Daddy?
I need to make you better first.
When she let you get on me,
If you find them to be people,
Oh, he took the picture of his face melting. Wonder why he did that.
Dios mío, what have you done?
I have someone disappeared.
You can't hide from God, evil. You shall bring the wrath of the Almighty.
Alright, so realistically speaking, since it's already super late, I think I'll get the bad ending of Chapter 2, which is the only ending I haven't gotten as of yet. And after I get the bad ending of Chapter 2, I'll probably just do Chapter 3's good and bad endings on, on Halloween night. Or more accurately, the day after Halloween night, because I stream at 12 a.m. Have you forgotten already? The notes people leave behind seem to exist on the edge of memory. Pressing the escape key or the start button is a good way to remember what you don't realize you've forgotten. Alright. What note number was that? Oh, it's like the last note, isn't it? Yeah, that's the last note. Alright, let's go up. Hey, look, it's a tree. What a lovely tree. Mr. Deer? What's up, buddy? Okay. I think the deer went the wrong way. I'm fairly sure it was supposed to run this way to end up in that tree, but whatever. Anyway. Let's exercise the deer. Let the deer spirit go to heaven. Notice aviso. The current investigation being conducted at Gallup Cemetery by the Statute of Connecticut Historical Society has been postponed until further notice. In the interim, we ask the public to avoid the cemetery grounds, the surrounding woods, any wildlife, and any unidentified persons roam the area. Thank you for your patience. Let's just double check. I'm pretty sure the next one is... Okay, yeah, this one. I shook hands with the devil. I looked him in the eye. He looked like a long-lost friend. Dearest disciple, verily not everyone who says Lucifer, Lucifer shall inherit his kingdom. You must first conjure his demon. You must then serve his demon. You must then walk among the children of men in as his demon. Thus shall you receive the blessing of the unspeakable. Return to the safe family tomb whenever you are in need of rest. Gary. Alright, so this is where I got confused. When I was looking up how to get the bad endings, this is where I learned about the 3 great evils, which led me to think I needed the bad ending from 1, 2, and 3 to get the game's overall bad ending. However, it actually makes more sense to treat Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3 all as standalone games. What happened in Chapter 1 doesn't fucking matter. What's going to happen in Chapter 3 doesn't fucking matter. All that matters is that I perform these 3 evils in Chapter 2. I need to conjure his demon, I need to serve his demon, and I need to walk along the children of man and his demon. These will be taught. I will learn how to do these in the notes I have by my side, though. I already have a basic idea of how that works. Side note, spoopy person. Spoopy person. Spoopy person. It looks like my reflection has the key. I wonder why my reflection has the key. Anyway. Okay. Whoop, don't fall. Alright, so this is right up, left up. Right. Up. Left. Up. Now we can go back and save. Side note, if you are unaware, this is a place to save the game. You can tell it's saving because of that symbol in the bottom left-hand corner. Now we can press the pedestal and do our boss fight. You are really weak, sir. I've been freed. No more overbearing father turned violent alcoholic. No more hiding my bruises and cuts. No more pins and needles. No more getting laughed at and kicked around. They'll never laugh at me again. By day my body withers away, but by night my mind explores forbidden worlds of power and knowledge. Guided by beings of pure darkness, I have been trusted with secret knowledge of the demon's seal. I have learned the correct conjuring signs, drawing the inverted star along the rocks arranged in 5, first at the top left point, then down. I will lure them into the woods, then I will show them my power. And as you can see, we've exorcised one of the demons. Why is it the right demon when I didn't go right? I don't know. Alright, next demon, and this is the one I have the most problems with in this chapter. Like I said, I always had trouble with this one. It's fine though, I'm a bit better than I used to be, so I should still be able to get it. So if you don't already know how this one works... Bullshit. If you don't already know how this one works, this one likes to stick to the fog clouds. So it will go to a fog cloud, it will stay in there for a bit, and then will randomly run to another fog cloud. So your goal is to make sure you're not in between its path to the fog cloud, like there. Where did you move? How do you run? As you can see, it's kind of hard to figure out which fog cloud it will move to. It basically just chooses one at random. You have to make sure you're not in that line of sight. But there's so many fog clouds around, it's really hard to figure out, well, where's a safe spot? Like, see how... Like, basically nowhere is safe. There's always going to be a path that between you and a cloud. There's no way to be not there. It's like, that was the farthest cloud in the room. How the f would he end up choosing that one? I can't tell where you are. You're up here now. If you go diagonally, I'm fucked. Okay, there we go. I really disliked that one, so I'm saving immediately after this. I mean, I was going to anyway, but... Losing Grandpa was the hardest thing I ever experienced. We were really close. I cried about it for weeks. Then my stepmom introduced me to some of her friends. They asked me, "Would you like to see your grandfather again?" I missed him so much, I was willing to try anything. That night, my stepmom drove me to one of her friends' house. They took me down to the basement. I saw my grandfather in there, only it wasn't actually him. When I tried to run, they closed the basement door and locked me in. I can't remember much else from that night. My stepmom's friends are always coming by the house now. They tell me I have a debt to pay. They say they have work for me to do. Okay, I know the thing didn't tell me to check these, but I could have sworn one of these was... Am I misremembering it that badly? I could have sworn one of you was one. No, I guess I'm misremembering. Okay. Let's save and go back to following the guide. Now if you're thinking, why do you even need a guide? Don't you know how to beat the game? I do know how to beat it. The problem is I don't know how to beat it perfectly. I want to ensure I have all the notes this time. Okay. It is with great sadness that the Sterling community announces the passing of Cindy Martin. Martin, age 38, and Robert Kimball Cindy Marie Martin, 38, and Robert Kimball Martin, 40, devoted husband and wife, and beloved parents. Their lives tragically came to an end on September 21st due to an accident in their home. Bob was a training advisor for the United States Navy, and Cindy was a CPA, and more recently, a stay-at-home mother. They were married March 12, 1969, nice, in Voluntown, Though not particularly religious, they taught their children to be kind, generous, and involved in the community. A public closed casket memorial will be held Tillingast Funeral Home at 10 a.m. Thursday. Burial service will proceed shortly after. Bob and Cindy are survived by their daughter, Amy, and twin boys, Nate and Jason. What? I saw that. Hey, look, the gate opened. I wonder what would have happened if I stopped short there and let the blood catch up to me. Would I have actually died, or is that just a false scare? Time for the second hardest of the free boss fights. The Rake Demon. Like I said, the second hardest of the bosses. At least in my worthless opinion. Maybe this guy is easy to you guys. Oh no, he will end us. I thought I could move down in time to get out of the range of his little wave. I did not, in fact, get out of the range of his little wave. Then end me. Okay, when I went down, he went down and killed me. When I went up, he went up and killed me. What the fuck? I could have sworn that second one was just a wave movement, right? Wasn't it? Wait, what? Why the fuck weren't you getting hurt? You sluts? I swear, one of these days I'll get competent at this game. Just leave me alone. That was easy enough. Nobody was thrilled when I got pregnant. Not even a little happy. Even my doctor seemed to be judging me. Each time I'd leave the doctor's office, I'd see this strange woman across the street. All she'd do was stare at me and smile. No words, just a big, warm smile. Somehow it made those visits a little more bearable. After I lost the baby, I saw her again across the street from the doctor's. Her smile was as big as ever, but somehow not warm and friendly as I remembered. Yesterday I was walking, and I was shocked to see the woman standing in the middle of the path. Now she was pregnant. She beckoned towards me. I followed her off the path and into the woods. That's where I met Gary. Now I'm fairly certain that this is... Sorry guys, I'm double checking something to make sure I get it right. Here's the information that confused me again. The thing about doing free evil acts throughout the game. Whatever, just ignore it. Let's find the evil acts for this chapter. Okay. I got a key. And I'm trailing blood now. Alright, start at the top left. Then go down. Up. down. Notes. New patient initial consultation. Subject, Don Thomas Ward. Present, Dr. James Spinal, PhD, and 2 orderlies. Subject, non-responsive for first half hour, followed by fragmented exorcism narrative. Subject unable to maintain consistency in story. For example, stating that Amy was in the basement and then saying she was in the attic. Subject insists incident was the result of a demonic possession. Cannot declare the subject's sound of mind. Will require several more sessions to fully understand the subject's mental state. Will advise Martian's family attorneys. Okay, let's go back up top to where I was before. So if it wasn't obvious, that was the summon the demon requirements. I'll use this time to check the chat. Nope, nothing in chat. Oops. Saving isn't super necessary. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get another save spot, but just to make sure they know I have Note 9. She guards the door to underground purgatory. I have not seen her. Children fear her. Confess thy sins. Look at these candles on the ground. This is where I am the bottom candle, and the top right candle is the boss of this area. When those 2 candles combine, I'm gonna have a boss fight. Oh, I made a mistake. Let me go. Luckily, it's not like I can't get this other one. It's still available to me. Will I help you? Sure, Mr. Scarecrow. Think you're the first thing to request that I exercise you. I had to come back. I had to walk through the corn one last time. I wasn't sure what I would find. The dogs? The children? The thing that took them? It had been 5 years. I couldn't even find the little grave anymore. I just walked in the field until I found that stupid grinning scarecrow. As I listened to the night's wind billowing through those crops, it was like the scarecrow was mocking me. I turned around to go back, and that's when I heard it, behind me. Well, it was more like I felt it. I didn't dare turn around. We just stood there. Me, the scarecrow, and the doomed child. Finally, I mustered up a tiny bit of courage and turned to look at it. It immediately fled in the opposite direction, crashing through the rows of corn. I ran too. What little I saw of it drained the blood from my face and made my skin crawl. I say it's because whatever I was looking at didn't have a face, just a bloody, gaping hole. Okay. Does re-entering the church save again? If so, I'll show you guys something. It does not. Day 1 of our paranormal investigation into the Old Snake Meadow Hill Church. We've got 3 cameras, a box of tape, and enough beer and beef jerky to last us a week. On our way in, we asked some of the locals about the church. It was mostly the stories we had heard before. Evil spirits dragging children into the cornfield, and secret tunnels under the chapel. But there was this spindly lady game that we hadn't heard of yet. Apparently, it has to do with summoning the spirit of a woman who used to take care of the orphans back in the 50s. There was even an old rhyme they told us. Walk the church from room to room, and maybe you will see her. She will move when you do, but never try to trick her. Awesome, we're going to try the game tonight, as soon as we get settled in. Now, I shouldn't do this, but since there's not much to catch up on, I'm going to show you guys what they mean by never try to trick her. So yeah. If you move too quickly from room to room, she'll jump out and murder you. This is because, again, the candles represent her and us. So, we want to be in the same room as her to fight her, but we don't. We don't want to do it that way because if she thinks we're tricking her, they'll basically say, "F you." Now, I don't know if the problem is moving too quickly or moving between the same 2 rooms. I just know moving quickly between the 2 same rooms will trigger that. Anyway, let's get that down there. And let's meet her head on. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Okay, you're being kind of annoying, lady. She went for the wall. She went for the fucking wall. One, two, three. She's gonna run at me. One, two, three. She's gonna run at me. One, two, three. Run at me. One, two, three. Run at me. There wasn't really much room to run there. You know what? I'm gonna have to go back to the cornfield anyway, so I'm not gonna keep re-picking that up. My preferred room to fight her in is actually the room to my left there. But it's very hard to get her to move to the exact room you want her in. It's really a guessing game if you can get her into the correct room, so... I'm not trying to trick you, lady. I just want you in this room. I really don't like the fucking sounds I'm hearing. I just watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I do not need more spooks and scares. What? One, two, three. Run at me. Two, three. Two, three. Run at me. Two, three. Carrot cake? Alright, she's deader as a door now. Good. I'm surprised that's already open. I could have sworn I had to earn the right to open that. Or does this thing have my notes saved? It doesn't, so why is that there? That shouldn't be open yet. That's not how it works. Whatever. Night free. Shouldn't have come here. Tapes missing. Lars stuck behind the basement door. Henry hasn't come back yet. Can't leave anymore.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned.
What sins have you done to confess?
I tried to save a girl from evil, but my fears overcame me. I turned my back on the ministry and broke my vows to God. A year later, the girl reached out to me again, but in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past sins.
Thou hast said well. Here is thy penance. Bring the child to me. Perform this act of contrition, and thou shalt have the peace thou seekest. Give thanks to the Lord for he is good.
For his mercy endures forever.
Alright, hopefully I didn't have to do this in a specific order, because there was something I was supposed to do in the back and I forgot to do it. But I'm gonna go do it now. I don't think it's too late to go back and do it, I hope not. Night 1, we still haven't found a way into the basement, but we found something just as cool. A secret passage in the old confession booth, leading to this hallway. Henry's going into town to buy a crowbar. We'll see if we can get these boards off some of these doors. But that's not even the best part. We caught an EVP. You can't hear it on the tape very well, but to use it, it kinda sounded like laughing. Thank God we brought the nice mic. We'll revive it on the second gear once we get back into town. I saw something flash up there. Anyway, let's go do the second evil. Hopefully it's still doable. Also, I don't know when the last time I saved the game was, so let's see if we can still save at the safe room, because I don't want to have to fight the nun again. It does mean we'll have a longer way to walk, but look, walking is better than having to do an entire boss fight. Okay. Actually, now that I think about this, I probably shouldn't have saved. Because if it was a... Actually, no, because there's nothing I could use to kill myself. So yeah, it doesn't matter. If I can't do this, I'll have to start over the entire chapter. Because I already got endings 1 and 2 for chapter 2. At least I think I did. Am I a bad man? Anyway, let's follow the child. Oh no, I can't see the child. Will I? Sure, little man. Let's go. This way. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Little dude, you good? Oh, you're a stealth fighter. I don't like that. As someone who is visually impaired, I do not appreciate the stealth gameplay, sir. Whew. Stop disappearing, you jerk. Oh god. And stop moving behind me. Oh, you have a lot of health now, dude. Subject is suffering from delusion. In John's mind, he plays the role of the hero sent by God to protect the innocent. In order to escape the consequences of his actions, he has created his own reality. In order for everything to make sense, he needs to believe in this evil spirit and paranormal occurrences. I recommend an in vivo approach until we can get John to accept the truth. And for the love of God, please have Miss Martin transferred to another facility. Somehow John knows that she's in here with him. Alright, I don't have to worry about those until I become that thing again. Okay, I did the skull. Just need to get the painting. No, I did the painting. So all that's left is a stained glass window. Then I can go down. Okay. Also, while it's not note related, I'm going to show something off to the right, just so that you guys who are watching this stream but haven't watched the prior ones, get to see the cool spoopy things. Looky, it's a Bible. That's not a Bible. It has an eye on it. Well, it's a cross with an eye on it. I don't like it. What? What? Watch the candles. So yeah, had I not already beaten her, that was supposed to be my hint that the candles will let us know where she is. Night 2, because I apparently got these... The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I got these in the number order, so Night 2 is just naturally in the wrong fucking spots. Yeah, because Night 16's the one that I got just now. So yeah, these notes are just out of order. We're gonna be rich. We've caught supernatural stuff on camera before. Sure. Doors opening on their own, things falling off of shelves, but nothing like this. Tonight, while we were trying the Spindly Lady game again, one of the candles on the floor lit up by itself as soon as Lars walked into the room. It was nuts, and we got it all on film. We're gonna make a fortune selling this to the TV stations. Okay, now we can go down. Baby, are you down, 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 down? Darkness surrounds me. Oops, wrong buttons. This is my final memoir, hastily scribbled on a page of the good book. I now descend the staircase, knowing full well that she waits for me ahead. Checking my old watch has revealed something quite astonishing. Time doesn't change down here as we know it. On the surface, even now the hands don't move past 2. God's work be done. I've been to where only the faintest lights shine and protect from things unspeakable. God help me, Father Clark, a foolish old man, going mad in this dark prison, ears bleeding from the scream of a demon. Okay. Now it's time for a puzzle that I tried before and failed miserably at a couple times. Look at this. This is a clock. You probably realize it's a clock. I realized it too. But what are you supposed to do with said clock? I thought we were supposed to start at midnight and go around the clock. But as the note said earlier, it's paused at 2. So, let's go in here. And starting from 2, let's count down the time. So 2 leads to 3. 3 leads to 4. 4 leads to 5. 5 leads to 6. 6 leads to 7. 7 leads to 8. And 8 leads to 9. 9 leads to 10. Hey, we're done. Mother of Demons. Free murdered in latest wave of ritualistic killings. Sterling County. The bodies of 3 young people were discovered in the woods outside Sterling, lost last night, in what authorities are calling a ritualistic murder. Sandra Atwood, Angel Maglis, and Troy Inglis are the names of the unfortunate victims who were apparently stabbed multiple times and beheaded before being killed in a paganistic ritual. How do you get beheaded before being killed? Anyway. Pandemonium regnant. 2 of the victims' bodies were also partially burned, although authorities would not specify who. The bodies were found several miles away from Gallup Cemetery, where residents reported a tomb had been desecrated. They also found trails of blood leading off into the woods. Investigators would not comment on whether or not those 2 incidents could be related. The arrangement of the bodies in the ritualistic pattern, as well as the writing of the certain symbols in blood, matches the style of several murders that have occurred in the Sterling area since 1986. The killings may be connected to last week's brutal slaying of Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl by John Ward. Ward had impersonated a priest to gain Amy's trust, before luring her into the woods and killing her. Investigators are asking residents to report any suspicious activity to the police. Authorities are urging the people of Sterling to not mourn the loss of Atwood, Naglis, and Inglis, because after all, they were degenerates, devil-worshipping thugs who were hooked on crack, cocaine, and hated their parents. Oh look, the music got spooky. Why even conduct an investigation at all? That's what you would like them to think, wouldn't you, John? They were just 3 pathetic outcasts who got what they deserved. You actually did the community a favor when you found them getting high in that tomb. You stalked them through the graves and killed them one by one. You ignored their cries for help, their pleas for mercy. You put holes in their ruined drug addict bodies, and then you chopped off their heads because everybody knows that removing the head is the only way to kill a snake. Well, guess what? You didn't kill the snake, John. You cannot kill what cannot be killed. Thou shalt not raise up what thou canst not put down again. Thou couldst not kill Amy. Thou shalt not destroy my works, for they are the works of the eternal dragon. Even now she is at thy door. Her hand is at thy throat, yet you see her not. I will have thy soul, for I am the God of this world. And then this Pandemonium, Regent Satin, that da 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 da. Then we have an upside down cross. I'm here, John. I'm melting. And now I'm this thing, which means it's time for the final evil act. All right. Alright, this is where I need to be. So let's just finish reading this, then I'll do it, because this is going to be a time-sensitive thing. Alright. If you're wondering why I did that, that was for an achievement. I don't actually know if I have to re-kill them again, so let's go re-kill them again just to be safe. They're alive again, so let's murderize them. Whoops. That was an accident, actually. That time I didn't die on purpose. I'm fairly certain I have to actually survive after having killed you two, so let's kill you two again and try not to get murderized. Alright, now I can go down and then go continue on with the game. They're dead as fuck, boys. Let's go back to where I need to be. Sorry, y'all. Alright, back where I need to be. Let's continue. Candy Tunnel. I wonder what happens if I try to go back under the bridge. Will anything happen? Oh, now I can go the way I went as the demon. I wonder if I would have been able to talk to them if I didn't kill them. Anyway, let's actually go up through the tunnel to get the next notes. Death awaits. Doesn't it always? Two more dead discovered outside Candy Tunnel near Sterling. Two more bodies have been discovered from the draining ditch under Snake Meadow, Hill Road outside Sterling. The notorious Candy Tunnel, known in the area to be a home to an addicts, gangs, runaways, and the indignant, has been the site of several grisly discoveries over the past 3 months. Since May, 5 bodies have been recovered from the drainage of the ditch, leading to the tunnels. Authorities are being pressured by concerned citizens to search the tunnels amid fears of possible connection to the Joe Barman, aka Candy Store Killer, who was claimed 8 victims in Connecticut and Rhode Island over the past year. Okay, let's go back down. Oh god, this is a different room. Multiple officers wonder one dead in sewer tunnels shootout. No, sorry. Multiple officers wounded, one dead in sewer shootout. Law enforcement officers are reporting multiple officers down, including one deputy who was fatally wounded after an exchange of gunfire in the sewer tunnels near Snake Meadow Hill Road, also known as the Candy Tunnel. Witnesses say they heard the shots approximately 10 minutes after the police raided the tunnels, when suspected murderer Joe Boomman, aka the Candy Store Killer, was alleged to be hiding. At this time, it is not known how many officers have been wounded, although it has been confirmed that the officer has been killed. Officials are not saying if Bowman was wounded in the exchange, and efforts are being made to recover the casualties from the tunnel. Alright, now we can continue with the thing as I know it. Go this way, then this way, then this way. Read. When you see it, don't move. Look at that bloody Florence star. When I was a boy, my Nana used to tell me old legends about the dragons, trolls, and demons that lived up in the mountains of Norway. In those old tales, the people were never strong enough to kill the monster, so instead they would sacrifice one of their own to appease it, keep it satisfied. It was like a deal with the devil. One sacrifice per year, so that the beast would not come down from the mountains and slaughter the entire village in one night. There was no candy store killer. What we're dealing with is not even human. When I got separated from the other officers, I saw the damn thing dragging what was left of junkies down into its lair. That's when I understood. The bums and the tweakers, the ones with grid, and the child prostitute runaways, they'll eventually come back to the tunnels. They always do. It can have them for all I care. Nobody wants them around, except maybe that thing. And I can tell you what, I hope to God it never gets tired of them. Okay. This is as far as I'll go to hide my stash. Nobody goes past the first pipe. Nobody except those strange people with their bodies painted red and their eyes like animals. Twice a month they come and pass right through into the deepest tunnels. Sometimes I can hear them yelling or chanting. Sometimes I hear something like an old woman laughing. Sometimes I hear things that aren't even human. Whatever they are, they sound really, really big.
I will bless your child.
I didn't even see the thing get scared away. But it did, so I'll take it. Oh look, it's a path going up. It is just go up this tunnel, right? Did I do all? Yeah, I did all 3 evils. Okay.
Will you listen? You get everything. Here I go. Here you can get me.
It's not moving.
Wait, please. Here I go.
Whoa! Fuck. Let's try this again. The first time I took this thing on, I beat it try 1.
Will you listen? Suffer the Cupid. Here I go.
Oops. I walked into him like a moron. Well, I say like a moron, but I'm visually impaired, and that time I genuinely didn't see him, so that was less being a moron and more just being fucked over. And don't worry, I'm not gonna use my vision as an excuse every time. The first time was just me being stupid.
Will you listen? Suffer the Cupid. Here I go.
What?
Here you can get me.
Oh god.
Be your boy forever.
Well, let's make sure there's no thing left in here. Okay. Yeah, there's no note here. What? He is in fact here. I have no clue what the that said.
It's locked.
They hate the light. Time for my least favorite part of this area. And the part that I'm definitely going to have to wait to read a bit for, because I need to know what I'm doing before I enter that area, because that area is hard enough to survive in as is. I definitely don't have time to stop and read notes once I enter there. Okay. I hate this part so much. Alright, let's enter here. You got one there. Stay back. Stay back. Stay. Bad. Okay, we go into this room that's relatively safe, but still kind of spooky. Let's grab the key. Let's go up here. And looky, it's one of the notes I missed last time, 'cause I didn't do the freeze evils. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. We shall visit thee soon. That's not fucking terrifying at all. Alright. Alright, this ending doesn't matter if he's alive, right? Yeah, I'm fairly certain all I have to do is beat him and the others don't matter. Alright, let's go.
Here I am. Very true. Don't be afraid, son. Where two or three are gathered in God's name, there will he be also. We can banish this demon together. You must protect me while I recite the 91st Psalm. Let us go.
Yes, Father.
Yes, it's true what happened to Amy. You are no murderer, God. There is not much you could have done. But maybe now her soul is at rest. Let us go.
So that's confirmation that I did in fact kill Amy, because I had to. Since I'm going for the bad ending, I just have to beat this demon. The Father's life isn't required.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be.
I actually fought from that position that I could get both it and the boss.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. I shall behold the reward of the wicked, because I have made the Lord my refuge. There shall no evil befall me, for he shall give his angels charge over me. They shall bear me up in their hands, and I shall...
Seriously? How'd that not get you? It's fine, I can attack him myself. It'll make the later sections of the boss fight a little bit more difficult, but it's not impossible. Fuck. And yeah, since I let the Father die round 1, I essentially have to do the rest of this boss battle myself. Apparently this is way more difficult than I remember. Yeah, I really shouldn't have let this become a handicap. That was stupid of me. Well, nothing I can do about it now. All I can do is try to beat this on my own. Okay. The morning breaks. John, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I will always love you back, Molly.
I'm not going in there.
Honestly, not surprising. I'm kind of an evil fuck at the moment. Release from form. Subject John Thomas Ward. Date of receipt 31st of October 1986. This form certifies that the subject is hereby released from my care after having completed their required counseling and treatment to my satisfaction. With confidence that they are ready to resume their normal daily activities as mentally stable member of society. Dr. James Spinal, PhD. Existing conditions: mild anxiety, acute coulrophobia.
I'm not going in there.
Okay. There's no note. I'm guessing that's because I got the bad ending. Wait, what? There's no note to get. Excuse me? I think the game's bugged. There's supposed to be a note here for me to end the chapter with, but it's not here. The game's bugged. I have to redo the boss fight. I'm supposed to be able to pick up 25 to end, but there's no note. There's no note. I can't win the game. Not that. I can't. I can't win the game. There's no note. Oh wow. I didn't even know it was possible. Alright, I have no choice. I have to quit and re-enter. Do I have all the notes? No, I don't. So, yeah. I guess we can't get that last, bad ending because, the game broke. That is, I mean, it's interesting. It's fucking infuriating, but it's interesting. I found a thing that's never happened before. Do I at least have all these notes from when I went through? Yes, I have all these notes. Chapter 2, on the other hand, I don't have all the notes for, because they basically... Wait, what? Hold up. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Interesting. So this actually did remember most of my notes, but either way, I'm gonna have to get chapter 2's bad ending in another video. That's annoying. Alright, let me at least get the bad ending for chapter 3 right quick. Then we'll end off the stream. Because the bad ending for chapter 3 is a... Oh, I said continue with the dumbass. No, not you. Shut up. Shut up, father. I need to start over to get the bad ending of chapter 3. New game. So yeah, we can't get chapter 2's bad ending. That would require me going through it again, and that's a long chapter, and I need to sleep so I can go grocery shopping tomorrow. So we're just gonna quickly grab the bad ending for chapter 3, and then we'll end things off. And then not tomorrow. On Halloween midnight of November 1st, basically, I will go ahead and obtain the bad ending of Chapter 2. I'll probably get most of the way there on my own time, and I'll do the final boss alone. I mean, I'll do the final boss on stream, so you guys can see the bad ending. And then we'll get Chapter 3's good ending. Because I already got Chapter 3's neutral ending. So, after I get the bad ending here, we'll be set. I guess that happened because I ran too far ahead? Interesting. Alright, I'm not gonna bother reading the few notes I'm going to get, because the bad ending for this requires not that much effort. I'll actually read these when I go ahead and do the good ending. For now, we are going to be absolutely horrible fucking people.
This is hopeless for you, Bridger.
Very well, sir. Goodbye. You see, there is a reason why I said I'm willing to get Chapter 3's bad ending before I leave. Ooh, spoopy. Wonder what that could mean. Sir, I don't think books are supposed to randomly teleport into existence. Anyway, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray like I never prayed before. I don't know what happens if I ignore these books, and I do not care to find out. Come on, you two, let's go. There's no need to worry. Your daughter is in fine hands. We will get the demon out of her soon. We just need you to go up to this kitchen, rest. Don't worry about anything. Exactly, sir. That isn't your daughter. That's a monster. Don't worry, we'll handle it. No one cares about the dialogue. It doesn't fucking matter. We're not gonna be here long enough. Take it. Save her. By the power of God!
I'm coming.
What a horrible nightmare. Oh no, 3 letters. Since I'm not reading them today, I'll let you guys just know that these letters are essentially asking for help from my friend Lisa. Lisa needs me to go get her from her apartment building. Don't worry, Lisa. I'm coming. Hello, Mr. Ward. I'm sorry to have worried you. I am perfectly fine. I have not been feeling like myself lately. However, I am much better now. Please do not trouble yourself with coming to visit. I have decided to take an extended vacation in the country, so you will not find me here. Sincerely, Lisa. I don't know what you're talking about, Ward. That seems perfectly logical. She is perfectly fine. We came here for nothing. Let's go home. There is nothing of importance to do here. Nothing whatsoever. Yep, nothing bad will come of this. Bye, Lisa. Enjoy your vacation in the countryside. An elevator. What does it mean? Don't worry, Father. I will save her. You can tell the way that I do my walk. Come on, Miss Man. No time to talk. Alright, well that was disturbing.
Mr. and Mrs. Martin.
That doesn't seem right.
Hello?
She's watching me. Oh. I can't run this time. I need to take care of this. This was before I started my coward arc.
Hello?
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Amy, let's go back to the basement. Let's go. You need to get better.
What about there it is? It's bigger. You couldn't save her, could you?
That she's off.
She's here with me, you know.
We are going this here and now.
All by yourself.
I beat the last boss all by myself, and again, that broke the game. Shit, maybe I'm not supposed to win these fights on my own.
After all, it, Mr. Martin.
Please.
That's fine, I don't need anyone. Let's go. What a horrible dream. Anyway. It's a note. Go to a kindergarten. Okay, I'll go to a kindergarten. Huh? Cops. What? Oh. Yeah, no. I'm not dealing with that. Bye. Deuces. I have done jack and shit. Amy? What a horrible nightmare. October 31st, 1987. The Profane Sabbath. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I mean, it's not like I didn't do anything. Oh wait, I literally did nothing. Oh well, should be fine. I need to check one last time. The key is in the basement. There's someone at the door. Guess I can't go into the basement. Look for the peephole? Sure. What? Nope. Oh God. Come here, buddy. Come after me. I'm right here. Yeah, come get me. Oh shit. Oh fuck! This is terrifying! What the hell? What the hell is this shit? Yale Psychiatric Interim New Patient Intake Form. Patient name, Ward John Thomas. Age 33, sex male, ethnicity white Caucasian. Assigned counselor, Spinal James PhD. Health examination results. Height 6 foot 2 inches. Weight 185 pounds. HR. Heart rate 92 beats per minute. Blood pressure 135/81. Current status: minor cuts and bruises, sprain on left ankle. Patient is in a state of psychological shock. Existing conditions: asthma, dormant. Diminished mobility from childhood injury to right knee. What are you?
What do they want from me? Why are you tormenting me like this? I don't know how you ended up here. I just... Unforgivable.
What the fuck? What? Did I end up in the prologue? I think I'm in the prologue? No, I'm not, because this is a forest, not a cornfield. What the fuck is this? Do I have my cross? No. I have my notes, not like that matters. I skipped most of the notes to get the bad ending. There's a well that I can't interact with. Gary? Oh, shit. They didn't deserve this. It should have been me. Gods. What the hell? There it is, the entrance to the abyss. Even the box are destroyed? How are the stairs working? Just because the box is destroyed doesn't mean I can't... It's flooding in here. I met the devil in this very room. Oh, okay. The teddy bear's gone. Alright, let's go look at the creepy twins. Give myself up to Gary and Amy before the twins. Damonto Memoria? Damatio Memoria. New Blood Interactive presents a game by Airdorf. Did I just... I guess that was the bad ending. That was... Yo, the bad ending's so interesting. It's way more involved than the, Actually, I guess it isn't more involved, because with the neutral ending, I had a boss fight. With the bad ending, I just get a spooky walk through, the house in the future? I don't understand what happened there. The end. Ending free, a new vessel. Dude, that ending was actually really fucking interesting. So I've now had ending 1, the neutral ending, and ending 3, the bad ending. Which means ending 2 is the good ending. That was interesting, even though it was a little spoopy. Did I unlock any new options? Yeah, I figured not. Alright, well, we managed to get the bad endings for, well, technically we got Chapter 1, but we already had Chapter 1. We were supposed to get Chapter 2, but the game glitched on us, and we just got the bad ending for Chapter 3. So that's it for today's stream. Next time we meet, we will get the bad ending for Chapter 2, and the good ending for Chapter 3. For now, though, hope you guys enjoyed the stream as I enjoyed making it for you all. If you enjoyed and feel I deserve it, you can donate to me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Again, that's buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Every donation is appreciated. For as little as $1, you can join our personal Discord. We can chat, play video games, share memes, and have ourselves a grand old time. Also, if you want to see more of my content, you can find me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Again, that's buymeacoffee.com. Not buy me. What? No, sorry. If you want to see more of my content, find me at youtube.com/KingD353. Again, that's youtube.com/KingD353. When I'm not re-uploading streams, I'm uploading episodes of Persona 5 Royal and Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, as well as the occasional extra video. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow, and I'll see all you beautiful people later. Deuces, Kingdom.